Oh, the countdown to Christmas is on, so why not make a cozy, soft gift one of your favorite things? Joining me now with a few ideas for you is the owner of Blankets by Brian Severson, straight from the North Pole.
This is what happens when you spend too much time on the North Pole. Your beard goes white.
Your beard goes white, and so do your eyebrows. You look festive and like Santa's a helper, and Santa needs all the help he can get.
All winter long.
You've been busy, and Brian, you have a blanket for each and every person out there. I have a friend that likes the thick, heavy, weighted blankets. Do you have those?
A lot of people will request the silicone pellet blankets. We don't do those, but this is quite nearly the same weight. Now, the Angora fabric is, the fibers are longer. There's more fibers per square inch, which makes it heavier. This is just a really heavy, long fiber blanket. And people that really want that really warm blanket, this is the one.
This is the time of year, too, that you want. This is what you want. It is cold outside. So what are we looking at right here?
That's a cross cut of the fabric. You can see how many fibers they pack into every square inch.
Well, no wonder it's so heavy and so luxurious.
Yes, it's my favorite during like January, February when you just can't get warm.
Okay, what's the top seller? Is there one here you like the very most?
Well, gray seems to always be the popular, but you know what? The polar bear on the very end, that polar bear color has been so popular because it's not stark white. It's a slightly off-white color, but it's so pretty.
It works with your decor in every room.
Yeah.
That's why it's the most popular.
Yeah.
What makes Blankets by Brian stand out?
Well, it stands out, I think, because we just go to such great efforts to get the very highest quality of fabric. We don't want anything that's going to shed, that doesn't wash and feel soft again. I just won't sell that stuff on my website. Because of my obsession, I hope that everybody understands by now that you will never buy anything that's not truly soft.
It's all about quality, and it's all about made right here in Utah.
Utah-based company, yep. Everything's made here and everybody works here.
Not only that, I mean, we know there are other minky companies out there, but this is custom. This is something no one else will have.
Right, and I get a lot of clients from, other places, but they usually tell me the stitching falls out or the fibers start to fall out after a couple of washes. This stuff just won't do it. I won't even put it on my website.
Can I tell you, this is a Christmas gift that you cannot go wrong with? I think I gave 3 people one of these last year.
Oh, yeah. That you can't go wrong. In fact, people want them every year. I've had people come to me and said, oh, no, we don't get a blanket this year.
Right. They're like, wait a minute. It feels like Christmas when I get a Blankets by Brian. All right, so Christmas, let's talk stocking stuffers, maybe those little items.
So we have the Santa hats that are still going to be under $50 for this sale.
What's this, Brian?
Scarves are going to be under $50, stocking stuffers. And by the way, just FYI, this is the same fur that we put on the trim of the hat, so you could have a matching hat and scarf.
I need to go like downtown right now and look at the windows.
It's called Angora, so it's the same as what we're looking at. It's Angora, but and then of course our fidget stuff, the fidget blankets and the mini fidgets, they are under $50.
Well, and remind our viewers.
In fact, they're under $40.
Who these are for, Brian?
These are for people, anybody with panic attacks, PTSD, neurodivergent people, autism, ADHD. These are things that are grounding. When you have challenges like that in life, you need a fidgety thing to ground yourself.
So I just go and move that marble.
Right. The marbles move right through this infinity maze. And this is a mini version of the same thing. And
well, I love a good review. And can I tell you right now, the reviews have come in on the mini fidget and the fidget blankets. And even therapists say these are important to have in their offices. Every time
I show a therapist, they not only give them out to their clients, but they're saying, I watch them during our therapy sessions, and they're like fidgeting, and it's helping. It keeps them calm.
How quick and easy to give this to someone for their stocking stuffer.
Yeah, and this item actually has the most 5-star reviews out of everything that I sell.
Speaking of loving reviews, there you go. All right, if there's one thing, if there's a must-have out here, Brian, for people shopping, what is it?
Well, if you're looking for something under $50, go to the clearance section of my store, the outlet store. You can find so many blankets for kids and small blankets under $50. And then all of my adult-size blankets on the outlet store. There are also so many large and extra large blankets that are under like $90.
So, Brian, right now for our viewers, 35 to 40% 40% off all collections, 50% off the mini and the fidgets. This is huge. You don't do this very often. So if you've been thinking about it, now is the time to purchase. Blanketsbybrian.com or go to our website for more, abc4.com/GTU. You got to get back up to the North Pole.
As always, though, I forgot to tell you, the GTU code will be up there, and it will give you guys extra discounts just for your viewers.
Thank you for doing that for our viewers. We appreciate it, Brian. We'll be back with more after this.
Thank you.